Daniel, you seem to have a lot of contention with the Talmud. You called it repulsive. So I'm just going to read 2 short quotes and then ask my question. If all the seas were ink and all the reeds were quills, they still could not write down everything that I had read and taught. Second quote. Say, if the sea were ink for writing the words of my Lord, it would not run out before the words of my Lord were finished. One of them is from the Quran, 18:109, and the other one is from Abd Rabbi Natan, 25:3. Why is your Quran quoting this repulsive text?
I don't understand this Christian IQ problem. Just because I cite a text, that doesn't mean I agree with everything in it. What I said was disgusting about the Talmud, where the verse is saying that we have stoned Jesus, the Nazarene, and flung his corpse, hanged his corpse as a sign for people to mock. That's what I found disgusting. I didn't hear David talking about the boiling in excrement parts of the Talmud either. That's what I cited as disgusting. Or calling the virgin birth a mockery. Oh, she was actually having an affair with a Roman soldier. That's what I call disgusting. And it's very shocking that none of you Christians have anything to say about those parts of the Talmud. If I cite Bart Ehrman, I'm not saying everything Bart Ehrman says is true and correct and is God's truth. I'm just citing one thing that he says as common ground for someone who is not a Muslim to understand an argument. Why is this so hard for you Christians to understand?
Therefore, you are confirming and agreeing that section of the Quran is not the words of Allah, but the words of the repulsive Talmud. Thank you for agreeing with that.
Yeah, that's what I admitted. Great point.
Come on, let's be mature debaters here, Daniel.
I have to be hostile because here I'm sitting in front of these people, Christians mocking me and laughing at me. So I'm going to give it back. I'm going to mock at these degenerates.
Daniel, if the Talmud says something messed up like that, I do condemn it. The thing I don't do is say, here's what all Jews are basically obsessed with reciting all day.
Did I say that?
What?
Did I say all Jews are obsessed with it?
To it.
I said there are even Jews who condemn.
So there's that. But if you wanted to quote in the Quran from the Talmud, it's actually one of the most commonly quoted Quran verses on the planet. It's Surah 5, verse 32. If anyone kills a man, it's as if he's killed all mankind. The full quote is, Allah gave to the children of Israel that if anyone kills a man, it's as if he's killed all mankind, which is interesting because that's not in the Torah, that's in the Talmud. So your God seems to be a fan, at least of parts of the Talmud. Definitely not all of it, just to be clear.